At my performance and delivery board today, we've been talking again about smartphones, and it's really concerning to see that some of our data is now being increased because of new offences such as threatening to share intimate photographs and film. I'm going to do some more research on this nationally to see what the impact of this has been, particularly on people under the age of 16. I talked to the Chief Constable today about the results of my smartphone survey showing that 80% of parents want a ban on smartphones in schools, and the number of offences that we're seeing from apps like Roblox, from WhatsApp, from YouTube and Snapchat, which are appearing in our crime data now. I'm keen to change the guidance that we send to schools around smartphones and social media. I think it's important that we support parents and encourage them not to buy smartphones for young people until they reach at least the age of 14, and that we try to prevent young people joining social media before the age of 16, not the 13 that many apps do allow. There are many ways in which we can work together to address this, but for your information, here's the exchange between myself and the Chief Constable of Kent Police.
The Child Centre Policing team has been doing some fantastic work in our schools around online safety. My most recent survey showed that 80% of parents would support a ban on smartphones in schools, but there are wider risks posed to children. You've mentioned in the report the number of offences linked to threatening to share images, for example, is a good example. That data shows that Roblox and WhatsApp and YouTube are more often appearing in crime reports. With more parents being worried about the risks that smartphones and social media pose to their children, including crime, would the force support the parent-led campaign and support guidance that we issue to schools that promote children under 14 years of age not having smartphones and children not joining social media until age 16, as opposed to the app's 13-year-old limit?
Probably a trickier answer for me, I guess. As the chief, I probably need to be careful about immediately supporting any particular campaign. I'm not sure it's necessary, for example, my position to set the age limit that I see. I think that's for the public and for government, but that's perhaps not completely helpful. The father in me says absolutely 100% we should be doing this as a society. We should be doing absolutely anything and everything we can to protect children who are vulnerable. By definition, a child is vulnerable. So I think anything that is positive in that space will help us. And obviously, we've been very active in our influence of the online safety bill. What does that look like? So as an individual, absolutely 100%, but just recognising that it is not for me to set those age limits or those rules. That is for other people to do that. But if that is indeed a positive campaign, I would be very pleased to see it come into force, and it would no doubt in my mind help us reduce crime and criminality against children further.
Thank you.